terrorism,
Politicians. America's politicians.
corruption.
Delhi is a problem area.
Those are the people who really irritate me.
ये तो बेकार धंधा है, ये दिल्ली में कुछ लड़की की बात थोड़ी ना.
I never liked Delhi.
And then again, there are some whom Delhi doesn't like. Getting a house here is not such a problem unless you are part of the problem. Something I realized after meeting Taha. All these ads to rent out living space. Yet how afraid are we of a stranger, an outsider in our midst? But is it an outsider who's the threat? We cordon off areas, my country, my city, my colony, my road and my gate. It makes us feel safe.
When I was small that time there was no gates. I remember like fooling around with I'm on my bike, I used to go cycling to all the areas, there were no gates, nothing at all. And then all of a sudden just this so-called security concern, I think it was about 1990 sometime it started off, this trend, gates. And the first time I noticed in Maharani Bagh, then like all over Delhi now I'm seeing all these gates.
Previously there was no gates, then we had a gate, then Chowkidar. As the crime situation worsens in Delhi, we improve.
अगर छोटी कॉलोनी है उसमें अगर एमसीडी का भी पार्क है तो उन्हें कॉलोनी वालों को दे देनी चाहिए लुक आफ्टर करने के लिए.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I filed this case against Maharani Bagh Association, but just about 2 weeks ago I lost this case. The letter came that I lost this case. It was basically about this thing, the usage of the roads. It's a thoroughfare and they are not allowing after about 11 p.m. itself, they don't allow any of the auto cycle rickshaws to go past them. Gates might be some sort of symbol that this is your territory and this is my territory.
In a secure environment, it's important for the police to cooperate and help us. For example, when we put the gate up, they said, look, we'll put up our board that right of admission is restricted, you decide who comes in.
You cannot use a public road, because a public road, it was built by the MCD and that's for the people to use. You cannot just say, cordon off the whole area and say that this is our exclusive area. That is something I can't agree with. Within your private home, within your private space, you can do anything you feel like. Nobody's going to say anything. But on a public road, you have no right to tell somebody else that you cannot use this road, because it's not your Babka road also. It might not be his, but at the same time, it's not your Babka road either. So.
We introduced a new form of security, escalated security on here about 6 months ago. Basically, every employee has an identification card, right? And all the employees are verified through the police. So we know exactly who's employed here and what are the background. If someone doesn't have money, they need to get their bread somewhere, right? If they're not able to get employment, then they'll indulge in petty crime. So police, investigative services have to get involved and trap those people. And the citizens themselves have to be vigilant as far as the other side is concerned. It's a partnership between the citizen and the crime preventive units if you're going to block this out.
Delhi. It looks more like home these days. The turbulent northeast. Always in the news for wrong reasons. Here, I see a city under siege, trying to protect itself.